Welcome to Linkronicity, where your journey and destiny link. I'm Stacey, Kumagai, your linkologist, and I'm here to help you link your life. Today, lovely souls, how are you? I want to talk about relinking your intuition link with your newly transformed self. And I want to thank those of you who've written into Linkronicity.com to ask this question. No, you're not crazy. And that's why I wanted to do this video, to help clarify things for some of you who are feeling a little confused. Now that we are post Aquarian full moon, we are entering a new energy phase, a completely new energy phase, because July, let me just say it, July sucked. July sucked for a lot of us, me self included, because we were shifting so much. When you're dealing with so many different energies, when you're dealing with eclipses and retrogrades and all of that, my sign, I'm Cancer, I'm ruled by the moon anyway, so I was going through my own thing and picking up everybody else's energies on top of it, so that didn't help. So it was kind of a transitional phase for me, and trying to balance out how to navigate my energies in terms of picking up too many of your dramatic energies and still being able to help you from a real place without being completely affected, so I could do my best job for you guys. Anyway, we are now past all that energy, and what we're dealing with now is our time of action. And for those of you who wrote in who said you were confused about your intuition, that's exactly why we're going to be talking about reconnecting your intuition link. As I said, no, you're not crazy. For some of you who felt like you lost your intuition, or you were disconnected from your intuition, or your intuition wasn't giving you all the clarity that it usually did, that's because you were going through the change metamorphosis, the transition. And so let me kind of put this in very easy elementary terms for those of you who are going, what are you talking about? Okay, let's say you brought your car into the mechanic, and the mechanic lifts the hood up of your car, and you are behind the driver's seat wanting to put your foot on the accelerator to pursue all your goals and dreams and projects and blah 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 blah, everything that's on your wish list that you were trying to manifest. And things may not have happened in your timeline, okay? And we've all established there's divine timing and all that too, but it wasn't happening, and you were spinning your wheels, figuring you were doing all of the work, thinking that I've made phone calls, I've sent emails, I've done my stuff, I'm trying to make things happen, and things aren't happening. Okay, well, that's exactly why, because your car was in the garage. You can't drive it if it's being worked on. So when the universe was co-creating with you your transformation and change, you technically, your soul, human soul, as it came into union, so it could come into union, couldn't go forward because it was being worked on. So your intuition was kind of like put on pause, like the pause button was hit on purpose, so that you couldn't go out there and create more damage for yourself, or break down on the side of the road, because you couldn't move forward with your car if it was still needing to be worked on. Because as you're going through this metamorphosis and change through all of the energy cycles, you were really stepping into your truth, because remember, you were purging all of the old energies that weren't serving you, and you were releasing the negativity and the toxic thoughts, and getting rid of what wasn't serving you anymore. And if this emotional clearing, this emotional purging hadn't happened, and you ran forward with the intuition that you had, with all of this stuff still in play, you wouldn't have the best outcome, right? You wouldn't have had it. It wouldn't have worked for you. So that's why you had to get through all of that first, to be able to gain new perspective, so you know what to do with this intuition once it's reconnected to you. That's why it was put on pause. And I wanted to explain that for those of you who are going, why? Thinking that it was just you, or that there was something wrong, or that you did something wrong to call that in. No, you didn't do anything wrong to call it in. It's just a natural thing that happens. It's just a fact. You can't drive your car forward if it's being worked on. Well, you can't take your soul forward if you're still dealing with human soul reconciliation of some of your mistruths, until you clear that out, so that way you can have the best outcome for your highest, greatest good, to work with divine timing, so you can put things into action. So what we're going to do today very, very quickly, okay, because I wanted this to be more of an explanation to give you guys some like relief, because you know it was a lot you had to go through. Now that you have the understanding, it's easier to put the template in play. So what we're going to do today is do the fun 3 columns that you know that we love to do. I'm hoping you love to do it as much as I do, because it's fun. Okay, so 3 columns, and in the first column, put in all of the things that you couldn't move forward with. You know, maybe there was a project you wanted to pursue, or a job you wanted to pursue, or maybe there was a conversation you wanted to have, or maybe there was a vacation you wanted to take, or whatever it was, and nothing was aligning, nothing was coming into play, nothing was making this move forward for you. Okay, put all of those things in one column. In the second column, put next to it your first knee-jerk reaction, feeling, thought, idea next to it. Because what we're going to do in this quick phase, the first thing comes up, okay? That's what we're trying to do, is reactivate your intuition. Reactivate that 2.0 intuition, the upgrade model of your intuition, now that you're walking in your truth. Whatever first word, thought, feeling you're putting next to the list that you had to put on pause, that your intuition was put on pause, put that intuitive feeling, thought, act, all of that. Third column, it's going to be about action. About action. So it's like, okay, this project was put on hold. This is how I feel about it. This is how I really feel about it now that I'm looking at it from my truth perspective, my authenticity perspective. And now this is how I'm going to take action upon it. So it really realigns with my true self. Not the old ideas that were actually, littered with negative doubts or feelings of anxiety, worry, whatever, okay? Now it's pure because you purged all that. So now it's pure. So now what's that action going to look like? What are you going to do? What's the first step? And do that across the board. And now you have your template to work with to reignite that intuition, to work with what you just went through to become who you are now, so you can move forward. We're in a very, very interesting time right now as we're entering this fiery season of action, because in a few weeks we're going to be going into the autumn mode of slowing down, and then you're going to get frustrated again because things won't move as quickly as you wanted to. So now's the time. If you want to get that template in motion and seeds planted, now's the time to do that before we go into, I don't want to say dormant mode, but a slower pace, and then, we can have those things harvest later, okay? So this is the time to be able to put those into play. So I'm hoping that you understand now that the intuition link that you have within you has been there all along. We were born with it. We just upgraded it. It was put on pause temporarily as you went through this change and this metamorphosis, so you can now put into action all these beautiful, wonderful, flashes of inspiration and new ideas and dreams and thoughts and things that you want to pursue for your highest, greatest good and best life. So if you have any questions, go ahead and please do hit me up on social media. And for those of you who are very awkward in hitting me up on social media, I know it's uncomfortable, go ahead and go to Linkronicity.com and go to the connect section. Just type me out an email. It goes directly to me. Nobody else sees it. I'll be able to address it either collectively, like in a blog or video like this, anonymously, for all of you who've kind of had the same question, or direct, and see how I can help you out there. And anyway, I hope that you have fun putting together your new template, and know that this is going to be working for whatever you want. The world is your oyster. It's yours now to pursue what it is you need. I'm Stacey, Kumagai, your Linkologist, here to help you link your life. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Facebook, Linkronicity, blogspot.com, and go to Linkronicity.com for private coaching sessions. I hope you have a wonderful day relinking your intuitive link so you can use your intuition for your highest, greatest good and your very best life. Have a great day.